this is a story that I don't only recommend to kids, but also to grown-ups. Hi, my name is Julie and welcome to my YouTube channel where I help parents and teachers find the next right book for their 8 to 12-year-old reader. If videos like these are helpful, you can click that subscribe button down below so you don't miss future videos. And if you like today's book, you can give it a thumbs up. That way I know to find more books like this one. Now, let's talk about today's book. This is the story of Kitty, who is growing up in London and then her mother dies. And so her family, quite expectedly, is struggling to figure out how to find a new normal after that. And then her dad announces that they're going to be moving to New York City. And this makes Kitty panic because she doesn't want to leave her friends, her family, particularly her grandmother. She also doesn't want to leave all the places that remind her of her mom, and she's afraid in a new city she won't be able to have all those memories. But they move, and so she's forced to figure out a new school, navigate new friendships, and figure out how to do life without getting to run into memories of her mom just as she walks to school and goes different places. Now, there are a few readers who I think would really like this book. The first one is kids who are struggling with grief. Although it's Kitty's mom who dies in this book, I think kids who are dealing with any kind of loss are going to be able to relate to Kitty and enjoy getting to hear and see how she processes that and feel less alone in reading her story. I would also recommend this book for kids who are needing to start over. Even if their reason for starting over is different than Kitty's, I think they're going to relate to what it means to figure out a new school and find new friends and navigate a new neighborhood. And they're going to find some comfort in knowing that they're not alone in some of the feelings that come with having to start over. Now, there's also a great subplot in the book about the Great British Baking Show, or the Great British Bake Off as it's called in England. And so I think kids who like baking will really enjoy that subplot. So I'd recommend this book for kids who like baking. Also, because this book takes place in both New York City and London, I think this is a great book for those kids and adult readers who like getting to travel through the pages. There's some fantastic, vividly descriptive settings in the book, and so if you want a little armchair travel, this is a great way to do that. Now, I do have one recommendation. In the book, Kitty is pretty obsessed with the Farrow Ball paint colors, and she references them quite a bit. She knows all the paint colors, and so when she sees a color, or if she's describing the sky, she'll actually identify it by the paint color. So what I found really helpful was actually to order a Farrow Ball paint color guide, and then as I was reading, I could just look up what color she was talking about. And it really made the story come alive to be able to see the colors and then see how Kitty was describing different things. If you aren't able to order the guide, you can go to the Farrow Ball website and you can see their paint guide there. So you can just bookmark that page and reference it as you're reading. So order your copy of Glitter Gets Everywhere and throw in your copy of the Farrow Ball paint color guide, and happy reading.